What's up, citizens? It's your boy MaviJulo, and it's time to get into this next video. But before we get started, go ahead and click like, share, and subscribe because we always need more citizens in this tribe. But hey, let's go ahead and get into it. So today is all about the style. The two products I'm going to be featuring today, it is July 7th, so we already know that's Blackout Tuesday, so I'm not spending any of my coin on any other business other than Black owned, and I'm not going to support any other business today other than Black owned or Black supported, okay? Keep that in mind because one of the products, not necessarily Black owned, but it will be the Hairitage Hair Serum, and as we already know, she's a I can't say that. Lord, y'all about to get me in trouble, and I'm already 1 minute into the video. But she's not necessarily a sister, but she got kids. And so she got black kids. And so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I've already sectioned my hair off just to make it a little bit easier. I'm not doing a style like this, okay? But basically, I've been struggling with doing my braid out twist outs, and it was because I needed a trim, and so my hair is all trimmed, and I forgot to film the ending of that. So we're gonna let this be the ending of that video, or more so the start of a new trend, we'll say, just so y'all can see how my results are. Now, if you see my hair here, it is a tad shorter, but it honestly feels great. So if you guys need a trim, go ahead and do it. Do not hesitate because, like I said, at the end of the day, it is going to be your friend and your hair is going to love you for it. Pierre is living right now. When I tell you just this one section is so soft, oh my gosh, I should have trimmed my hair a long time ago. But instead of me running my mouth, I'm going to do my hair and run my mouth at the same time, okay? All right. So we're going to do basically a twist out on dry hair. Yes, dry hair. I'm not doing any wet styling today. I basically had my hair wet over the past few days, and honestly, I don't need to keep adding more moisture to it. We're just gonna see what it does with the dry hair. And honestly, in my mind, I'm feeling like we're gonna be looking good today. So we're gonna get into it. To show you the other product that I'm gonna be featuring, because I showed you the Hairitage, but the other one is the Mielle Organics Sacha Inchi Curl Enhancing Cream. Now, yes, this is a children's product, so all you parents out there, if you need something for your kids, if you need something to help get them ready for school, bam, I got you covered. Now, the reason why I like to use it is because if you didn't know, most kids' products are lighter in nature. If you want to talk about it, they're not as heavy in actual, ingredients. They don't have that many heavy oils, and the products themselves are not as scented. I think they smell great. It does have a different smell. It doesn't smell like your normal hair cream, but at the end of the day, that's what I prefer because I don't want to be walking around too fragrant, especially if you've already been adding a lot of stuff to your child's hair. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm doing a twist out on dry hair, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I honestly feel like it's gonna be one of those flowy, ooey gooey, one of those kind of things. And so we're just gonna see. And so I'm just gonna start twisting my hair. Ugh, I'm already starting out. Already starting out on a bad foot, y'all. Already starting out on a bad foot. But yep, I still want to twist it like I normally would, as if my hair was wet, trying to get down as tight as to the root as possible, even though I know it's not going to be as tight, but that's what I want as the end result. I still like my hair flowy and billowy in the wind, and so I feel like if I do a twist out on dry hair, it's going to come out fabulous, okay? Pierre's going to be loving it. And as I've been stating in my last few videos, I'm trying to find a hairstyle for my birthday. It's coming up soon, so we're gonna get into it, And so, as you can see here, the product goes on fairly smooth. This little bottle here, it is 8 ounces, even though it doesn't look like it. It is 8 ounces, and it comes with a cute little pump, but I've already used most of it up. So what I did is put it into like little containers or whatever like this, so I can dip my finger in it and not worry about using too much, especially because I'm gonna be adding it to each section of the hair. Now, I'm trying to do this as quick as possible because technically I have to go to work today, and I ain't trying to mess that up. We got bills to pay. And so what I'm doing is putting a little bit of cream, and then I go on top of that cream with the smoothing hair serum. And that's the only reason why I wanted to use the hair serum, because it actually smooths. If you read the direction, it does say you can use it on wet or dry hair. Same with this product. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to use, And so I've just came up with these. I've gotten good results with that Sacha Inchi cream, you know, each time I've used it. And so we're gonna get into it. And so as you can see here, the twists are going in fairly easily. And that's a good thing, you know. I actually like that fact. I don't want anything too tacky, don't want anything too sticky. No, because again, these only gonna stay in, let's say it's like 1:15 as of right now, and I start work at 3. And so I pretty much got 1 hour and 45 minutes to get my whole entire hair done. That's why I went ahead and sectioned it off, you know. But we just want to make our lives easier. And again, if you have kids, that's all you want. You know, you want it to be easy. You want it to be cute, you want it to be simple, and you want it to be quick, AKA, you know, get your butt in and out the door. You know, and so that's what we're doing today. And so for any of you parents out there, now even though I'm not necessarily a child, I do have kids in my family. You know, I am the resident uncle, if you will. And so if I gotta step in and do what I gotta do to help them out, I definitely will. And so that's how I'm just looking at it today. You know, this is a help everybody kind of day. And so what I'm doing is going ahead and twisting this up. You know, let's get into it. I hope y'all can see, even though I'm not necessarily looking at the camera. And then we're just gonna twist all the way down. Trying to keep it as uniform as possible. Bam. One good thing I've noticed about these products is, you know, most products technically have water in them, but these products do not revert my hair. You know, and that's what took me so long to figure out which products I was going to use, because I'm not trying to have my hair revert back before I finish. You know, I want to keep the length, if you will. You know, I want to keep it long. So that's a good thing about these products. If you have, you know, if you have a kinkier texture and you're afraid of putting certain type of creams and stuff in your hair because of how your hair reacts to it, you know, this applies for adults as well. Because like I said, I ain't discriminating against any of these products. If she good, she good. You know, but look at that. You see how it just, you know, curls up just a tad? That's what we like. You know, we're not trying to have something that reverts all the way back and then I'm gonna basically have to go back into the bathroom and blow dry it one more time. We're not doing that. You know, like I said, I done already did all this work to get it to this point. I'm trying to keep it at this point. You know, we want to reduce the friction and reduce the damage on the hair. You know, Pierre's already been too much. Been through too much. So that's what we're gonna do. Twirl the end a little bit just to keep the twist in there, and then that's all she wrote. And so moving right along to the next section. And so if you section your hair up before doing all this, it honestly cuts down on the styling twist time. You know, I'm literally on the 3rd row right now. And so I may actually have all this done before 2 o'clock and I can just chill before I go to work, you know, because who wants to be tired at work, y'all? I definitely don't. I have to talk to people all day long, and the way my attitude is set up, you know, I need to keep my job. You know, I'm thankful that I'm actually working right now. So look at that, y'all. Even with me adding that cream, you know, and again, my hair was braided up, so get into that. You know, adds the shine and everything, you know. This Sacha Inchi, whatever this is, I don't know. I seen the name. That's what got me, y'all, is the damn name. You know, that Sacha Inchi. I was like, ooh, you know, what's that? I never heard of that before. You know, but honestly, when I got the products, I can't complain. You know, Monique, girl, whatever you doing or however you coming up with these products, these formulations, you know, let me know your secret. Cause homegirl be coming up with some. You know, but as far as a kid's cream or a kid's product, you know, I pretty much give this a strong 9. You know, the only thing that turned me off a little bit is the actual texture. Like if you open it up, it's kind of, you know, jelly-ish looking. It looks kind of, you know, like cottage cheese. But as soon as it comes out the little spout thing or whatever, it kind of smooths it out a little bit. So I was like, okay, you know, we can work with it. And so with kids, you know, not all kids like everything, and so I basically took that into consideration. That's what I figured. That's why I figured that she did it like this. You know, it basically says we combine multiple certified organic ingredients to deliver a unique formulation that's simple and effective in enhancing the natural curl pattern of your little one while depositing moisture. And so that's honestly what it does. You know, I think she wanted to make these products as simple as possible because again, they're for kids. But it, you know, it delivers. You know, look at that. Honestly, if I want to just put this cream in my hair, and I usually do that sometimes too. You know, I just put this cream in my hair and then, you know, brush it back. And honestly, I feel like it's better than a lot of my other curl creams and stuff. And so, like I said, this is probably definitely gonna be a staple for many years to come. I like to have different options. You know, I don't like to use the same product each time. You know, if you like to use the same product, your hair can become too used to you using them. And so it's always nice to switch them up every now and then. And so that's why I have options. You know, we like options, you know, especially me. You know, even when I eat, I don't like to eat the same thing or eat leftovers the next day. I have to have something different. So this is kind of that same thing. You know, with each hairstyle, I have to have something different. You know, I'm just adding more cream, you know, a little bit more of that smoothing serum. You know, this is one of those products where you can add a little bit more, and not, you know, not worry about feeling, you know, product buildup. Because like I said, this sucks right up, you know. It literally sucks into the hair. You know, it's full of amazing ingredients. If I were to read the ingredients to y'all be like, okay. You know, and that's one reason why I got it. Because I was like, yes, Sacha Inchi. So I'm gonna do this last one here with y'all. I'll pop off camera to finish the rest up because I got too much hair. You know, y'all with shorter hair lengths, you know, now I can see why y'all videos are a lot shorter, because y'all ain't gotta work with all this stuff. You know, I'm not gonna worry about necessarily putting anything on my edges right now, because I can do that. Once I finish. Literally, my fingers are just gliding through these twists, y'all. Gliding. And so get that. I pretty much done half of my head in less than a half an hour, because I want to say I started at 1:15. It's now 1:40, and so y'all, we're gonna rock and roll. And as I stated, I'm just gonna do this portion with y'all. I'm gonna hop off camera, twist the rest of it up, and then I'm gonna come back, show you what it looks like. And then later today, I might go ahead and take the twist out. I might wait until tomorrow, but then I'm gonna show y'all the finished results. You know, that picture that I had in my mind. And so, hey, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. All right, so I am back, and this is the finished result with all of the twists. Well, part one of the finished results with all of the twists in. And honestly, as you can see, they haven't shranken up or anything, so it should be fairly long when I take them out. But yeah, this is basically how I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna go ahead and let it air dry. And once I let it air dry, it'll probably be a little bit later tonight before I take them out. But once I do, it should have some nice, you know, singular waves in there, we'll say. Not necessarily curls, but some waves. And so just get into it. Look at that shine. The ends are kind of curling up just a tad. You can definitely tell I trimmed it up a little bit. But hey, just get into it. And then when I come back, I'll show you the finished result.